Hello everyone and welcome to another Fight of the Night review. This is for the Fight of the Night that was at UFC Fight Night Moicano vs Korean Zombie at the Bonsicours Wellness Arena in Greenville, South Carolina, and that fight is the very first fight overall on the card. The first fight on the prelims, first fight overall, between Darren Wynn and Eric Spicely. And Darren Wynn was the Darren winner by unanimous decision. That was I'm proud of that joke, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Eric Spicely returns after a little bit of a hiatus away from the UFC. He was in another company for a while and he was doing really well there, so they brought him back on, and he was a short-nosed replacement for an opponent, for the original opponent that Darren was supposed to face. And we're just going to talk about this fight, break it down round by round, and, you'll get my overall thoughts on it at the end. So, the first things first, I will say, quite nice that Michael Bisping was on commentary for this, which is good because, even though he's not a fighter anymore, I'm glad he's got a job there, and he's always had a great voice, so it's really nice to hear him do commentary. I would definitely love to hear more of it. Oh man, imagine a commentary team of him and Dan Hardy, that would kick ass. That'd be really, really cool. Anyway, back to the fight itself. So, both fighters touched gloves. Good respect between Darren and Eric, and the referee for this fight was Dan Miragliotta, who's always a good ref, as we know. And Darren and Eric touched gloves, and Eric starts off with a good couple of jabs, but Darren manages to eventually find his way around those jabs and land a lot of really looping hooks. And throughout pretty much the majority of round one, he lands really good body-head combos, and he does that throughout quite a bit of the first round. It's worth pointing out that Darren is a lot shorter than Eric. Eric is 6'1", about my height. I think I'm a bit taller than he is, and Darren is 5'6". Very, very small, but he managed to land a lot of his punches up top as well, with a lot of power behind them. Apparently, he's a protege of Daniel Cormier as well, so works out well. And yeah, he managed to get inside Eric's jabs and landed some really good looping counter hooks. And Spicely was felled by, I think, one of them. I don't think he was felled actually. I think he was hit by one and then slipped after trying to throw a strike of his own. There was quite a few slips in this fight. That was one of them. But yeah, round one was mostly that, and then Spicely managed to get a clinch and landed a really good knee on Darren, but Darren managed to sort of bounce back and land really, really good combos with his punches, and yeah, definitely give round one to Darren. Round two, I also give to Darren. It was a lot more lopsided. Yeah, annoyingly, this was one of those fight of the nights where it was extremely one-sided, and it's not as close as the cards make it out to be, in my opinion. But yeah, Darren definitely had the majority of round two as well. He was starting to bust up, supposedly a bit more. I think he started swelling his left eye a bit, and I think he hurt his nose as well. I remember seeing a bit of blood. There wasn't a lot of blood in this fight, but he did bust Eric up a little bit at least, so worth bringing up. And throughout round two, Darren managed to do what he did in the first round, basically, land a lot of really good combos, back Eric against the cage. Eric managed to land more clinch knees, and he even fought back a bit with a really good brawl, but most of his swings missed, and Darren managed to land the majority of his. So, yeah. Once again, round two definitely goes to Darren. Round three was when the pace slowed down considerably. I think there was an actual takedown. I don't remember a whole lot of round three. I just remember the first two because they were the more exciting ones, even though they were lopsided. But yeah, I think this is where Eric started to land a little bit more, and it didn't really get exciting again until near the end of the fight, where they were sort of playfully taunting each other and starting to throw more shots. But it was clear by that point in round three, they were both tired, Darren from landing so many shots and expending so much energy, and Eric from having to defend for pretty much 10 minutes straight. Yeah, it was definitely pretty lopsided. There was a moment in round three where Darren went for a head kick, but you have to remember he's a lot shorter than Eric is, so when he went for the head kick, he fell and landed on his back. But he managed to get back up, but it was kind of funny. But yeah, I don't remember much of round three. I think it was sort of the same as the first two, but with Eric landing a little bit more. Eric definitely had more control over round three, but not enough to really not enough really to make the scores as close as they went up being. It was 29-28 across all three cards. But yeah, it was no secret that Darren won. Even if I didn't know the result going in, I definitely would have picked him to win. And decision, yeah, it was going to be that or nothing. Or a knockout, maybe. All in all, wasn't a super huge fan of the fight. I thought it was good while it was trying to be, but then round three started and it just sort of got really sluggish. and I didn't quite like it. Although that was when they started mixing up a bit more, when they started mixing in more kicks and stuff. Because most of it was just punches and lots of punches. Sometimes clinches from Spice Lee. He managed to land a few clinches in round 3 as well. And there was some good corner advice in Wynn's corner as well, because after he got caught with a big knee in round 1, his corner told him try to avoid that clinch. And it was smart seeing him do that throughout round 1, throughout round 2, because it was between rounds 1 and 2. But yeah, it was an okay fight. It wasn't fantastic. It wasn't terrible though. And as mentioned, it was fun, and Bisping on commentary really helped to elevate it quite a lot. Yeah, this fight is not going my best of the year, but it's not one I hate completely. It's a bit of a better one considering the last few I've covered have also been not great. So yeah, it's a little bit of step up from those. But anyway, that's about all I really have to say. There's not really a lot to cover, except for the stuff I've just covered, so I don't need to do it again. And I'll see you all very soon for the next backtracking episode. That'll probably be Wednesday or Thursday, depending. And probably a new vocal cover on Friday. I actually want to get one done. Oh, and obviously, new PP stream tonight. Go home show for the next pay-per-view. Locked and loaded. I'm looking forward to it. And I'll just see you for that. As always, thank you for watching. You're awesome. Bye-bye.